Hey guys, how you doing? Well, we're into 2017 now, and I'm not a big fan of resolutions, New Year's resolutions, but I just wanted to talk about what I'm planning to do for the channel for this year. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments below. But when I started Potato Strong, it was kind of to share my excitement and to help you guys with a, starch or plant-based diet. So I had like simple recipes that were really tasty, comfort food type things. I also, so happy that I'm trying to educate people that, potatoes and other things aren't fattening. And some of the misconceptions about carbohydrates and stuff like that. But also, I got into gardening, and when I looked into gardening, I came up with a simple approach, just using my own compost with leaves, grass, and kitchen scraps. And there's so much stuff that people, gardeners will put into things. So I've discovered that I can grow really, really well up here in Canada without all the typical animal manures and all the other stuff. So when I researched a lot of stuff, and then I came up with a kind of a simple approach, square foot gardening, where from the book, and you can sort of have a condensed amount of stuff in a smaller area, like in raised beds, instead of the typical rows. And also, like as I lost weight and felt better, I got into some fitness. So I don't do a lot of exercise, cardio, and all that, but I do calisthenics. So that's kind of the conditioning, gymnastic type stuff, just at home, like handstands, bridge, push-ups, pull-ups, and I'm trying to work on a progression there where if you want to get stronger, you can do things to adjust how you do things, like sort of one arm stuff, you lead towards that. But also like flexibility and mobility. So I'm interested as I get, I'm 47 now, getting into being more flexible and mobile with shoulders, thoracic spine, like your hamstrings, calves, hips, all these things that I've discovered, can get pretty tight over time. And I want to, share that with you guys as well. Um, I've been reading about social media, like comments, the group mentality, some of the psychological aspects of how we get into groups and sort of battle against each other, and the cognitive biases that we have. And I have them too, and I'm trying to be aware of them and trying to be more open to different ideas. So I've been able to maintain my weight for over 3 years, and for the most part, I've been trying to also gain a bit of muscle. But the last couple of months or so, I've been doing intermittent fasting. All that means is I've just been delaying my first meal till noon or later when I get hungry, and that's allowed me to have maybe like two main meals instead of three. And then there might be snacks involved, but basically it's been allowed me to reduce some calories a little bit more. So I'm trying to get like leaner, a little more abs, like more athletic for body weight training and for aesthetics. But I think most people can just get by with eating a lower calorie density diet, like starches, fruit, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains, and they don't really need to, you know, nobody really needs to get into intermittent fasting from weight loss, but it has some health benefits that I'm sort of exploring. I talked to David Goldman, and he mentioned also that beans are a great way to potentially increase a little bit of protein, and if you're trying to lose those last 5 to 10 pounds, maybe increase some of the. What's Kemo? Here, let's say hi to YouTube. Hey everybody, here's my kitty. Kemo wants some attention. Um, so I've been experimenting a little bit lately. Everything's going great. I don't advise people keep changing their diets. I've been pretty consistent, but I'm just experimenting a little bit here with after talking to David Goldman, and I was doing it anyways, but trying to get eat more beans and like legumes. So like basically lentils and beans. And I've been having quinoa lately. I'll show a picture of that. A little quinoa mixture that's amazing. And yeah, so just if there's anything else you want me to talk about, or people you want me to interview or chat with, let me know. But basically what I do is I share kind of what I'm interested in. I've also got a willkrisky.com, which was my guitar channel, but I'm going to be talking about some of the things the books that I've been reading, and sort of more wider ranging topics. Human psychology, setting goals, systems versus goals, being more able to focus on work, like the addiction. Like I've noticed the addictive quality of social media with all the notifications and that. So I've been reading about like getting back into focusing on. There's a book called Deep Work, and so I'll be talking hopefully about some of the books and sort of things that I'm looking at. And gardening, like I say, it'll be starting up soon again. So in February sometime, I'll be starting some seedlings inside, like green pepper, like peppers and tomatoes take a long time to grow initially. So I have grow lights. I'll be doing that inside, and it's kind of nice because the winter you can sort of have some stuff growing before you can get outside and plant some stuff. So excited about getting planning for that too. So hope you guys are still with me, and let me know what you guys want to talk about, and hopefully you'll like some of the stuff I chat with about in this year. Talk to you later, guys.